former Teen Mom 2 star Janelle Lauren Evans has a massive update for us. Shout out to the Ashley's Reality Roundup for recapping this. So Janelle has let it be known that she is not returning to North Carolina anytime soon. She loves being in Vegas and she's going to be staying there. There are more opportunities and just less emotional baggage, right? Because her history there is a lot shorter. And so she says that because her old house has too many bad memories from her life with her ex-husband, dog killer, unemployed David Eason, she's happy where she's at in Vegas and she doesn't really like going back there. She might still keep it as a vacation home, but she's never going to live there ever again, right? So in her TikTok live, Janelle Evans said that her best friend, or on and off again best friend, Tori, is moving to Vegas to live with her. And I'm actually quite surprised about this because these two, it's only been a little bit of time that they are back on as far as their friendship is concerned. And we saw what happened the last time they lived with each other. Wasn't there like this big like fist fight and everything between them and their boyfriends and everything? And then it ended with Janelle with drumsticks in her hands. Leave me alone. And she had like the veins popping out of her forehead and she's screaming and her head is like shaking. Like it was bad, right? So I do worry about how things will go the second time around. Granted, they won't be, overstuffed in the house with like their own boyfriends and whatnot living there as well. But still, I don't know that their friendship is strong enough to handle cohabitation, but I digress. So in addition to Tori moving to Vegas to live with Janelle, Janelle has also announced that the two of them are going to be launching a weekly Besties podcast. And you can expect to potentially see some guests come and join them on their podcast. And she also says that she's going to be including Tori in some of her blogs, and that their chemistry on camera and whatnot and off camera as well is really strong, which, okay, girl, this is giving a little bit like of a soft launch of something else, but I digress. And this is like the second or third time that Janelle has threatened to release a podcast. She did do it once and then she kind of quit after 2 or 3 episodes or something like that. So is she actually going to stick to it this time around? I don't know. I do have to admit, though, that it might be a little bit easier to do it alongside a friend than just alone, because, podcasting alone, like, listen, I've never tried it because it just feels like, what do I do? Do I just like sit here and talk? Like, at least with the lives and whatnot, like I'm chatting with you guys. I'm seeing you guys' comments come in, like we're chatting together, right? Or when I do my short videos, it's very short. It's like 10 minutes, 12 minutes max, so you could get it. But like to sit there and talk to yourself for an hour, oh my God, it sounds super daunting. So perhaps this time around, it's going to work. I don't know. We'll see. Well, Janelle, I seen you with Tori. Star. Oh my God. She truly is. Listen, and don't let her forget it. That is forever our disgraced former Teen Mom 2 star. Who is Jace living with now? Great question, Shy. He is living with Janelle still. The whole trip to living with his father, blah, blah, in Florida did not last long at all. And, the house that she bought, it was actually really cheap. I don't think it even cost $100K. And I think that they bought it outright or something like that. So yeah. She's pretty good as far as that is concerned. So you know what? Even if she turns it into an Airbnb or something like that, she could be making a pretty good income from that, potentially. I don't know. All I know is it's in the boonies in a swamp or something like that with like marshlands. So I don't know if people are trying to go out there. Like if there's a lake nearby, maybe they can market it that way, but I'm not too sure. But she does make a pretty penny off of OnlyFans, apparently. BY says, Wendy never spread hate. She only spoke about current topics, and she was so talented at it. She was born to do that. She really was. Huck says, Tori and Janelle are going to be fist fighting in the front yard again. Exactly. This is not going to last. I'm sorry. Allie says, hopefully it's soon. She's got the popcorn. Do you eat salty popcorn or sugary popcorn? Because I did not know that grown people ate sugary popcorn, but here it's like a really popular thing. When you go to the movie theaters, they'll be like, do you want salty popcorn or sugary? I'm like, who eats sugary popcorn? Really? Feels criminal. No offense if you're part of the sugary popcorn eating community, but like, woof. Unless it's like caramel popcorn, that works, but like just sugar in your popcorn. Oh my God. Tadisha says, I'll never forget that fight on Teen Mom. LOL, that room was a mess. It surely was. Good times, y'all. Good times. Nikki says, I'm sick of her and Tori. I say Tori like Barb. Where's Barbara now? Do you think Barbara's got a new boyfriend? How's she doing, I wonder? Hopefully she's living her best life. Kayla says, I'll never forget Janelle and Kiefer versus Tori and her man. Remember that? Yes, the good old days. You know, it's like that expression goes, I wish there was a way to know we were in the good old days before they passed. Like, we didn't know how good we had it back then. We really didn't. Honestly, when David came along, he ruined everything. He truly did. So she says, Janelle can't live with anyone, not even her not even her own kids. That's a good one. You know, it's funny, but it's also sad because it's true. Not even her own kids. Sarah says, Tori, pow, pow, that girl, Janelle and Kiefer were strung out, right? How do you pick up from that? Like, it's crazy that they won't even let each other go, you know? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I don't know what kind of like voodoo those girls are putting on each other, but it's crazy. They will not leave each other alone. Amy says, are you kidding? LOL. She's trying to be like Kale and Becky. You think that's, oh, do you think Becky's going to eventually, because Becky's talking about going like down to Delaware to stay weekends with Kale for like this and that. I'm like, girl, don't you have a newborn at home and a wife who's like still bleeding out from giving birth? Like, why are you so obsessed with Kale? That's so weird. Faye says, hey, Faye, nice to see you. Welcome to the Playback Posse, boo. Gwen says, has anyone let Janelle know what's going on in Vegas? Cost of living are way up, tourism way down. I saw those videos of how empty like the streets on the strip were. Like, are they real? Like, is it really that bad? I know that like Canadians, we are boycotting the US just based off of the tariff stuff and like the threats of making us a 51st state or whatever. But what about like the international community? You know, like, damn, I didn't know it was that damn bad. Their ratchet Janelle's gonna get punched in front of those poor kids again. I'm telling you, I am freaking telling you. Oh my God. Hey, bonjour. Welcome from the bushes. Nice to see you, boo. Honestly, I really do hope that they actually stick to the whole podcast thing. I would love a Janelle podcast. I'm sorry, y'all. I would love a Janelle podcast. I listen to multiple of Kale's. I listen to like 3 of hers a week. And they're just getting drier and drier. Every time Kale's real life is getting messier and messier. And as an open book, you would expect for her to open up about that on her podcast. The more the podcasts get more and more boring. You know, they just talk about stupid things and like, you know, it's just nothing, right? Like, anyway, I think that Janelle would really, really, really put it all out there. And so I'm hoping that they do it. I'm hoping that Tori is the same way, like no shame, just ready to talk about everything, right? That's what I would love. I would love nothing more than that. And I agree. I don't know why she fought so hard. Like you didn't even want to actually deal with them. Like, why don't you just let them go off to like loving homes, nurturing homes and whatnot? She really stole their future from them. She did. Lex says like caramel. No, I love caramel popcorn, y'all. I do. No, it's just sugar. Like they'll put sugar in popcorn instead of like salt. Like, ew, you know, like that's crazy to me. No, that's crazy. Alex says I don't do sugar on my popcorn. Salt and pepper, skinny pop from Costco. Ooh, yummy. I love like white cheddar popcorn too. Toffee pop. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Anything but just straight up putting sugar in your popcorn is fine with me. I love dill pickle, ketchup popcorn, like all dressed popcorn, jalapeno. Oh, do you guys have Colonels in the US? Oh, every time I go back to Canada, you know the first places I go, New York fries for a poutine. Then I like to go to Colonel's for the jalapeno jack popcorn. I love to go to KFC for the KFC popcorn chicken poutine. Like oh my God, the junk food is so elite, like where we're from. You'll have that too, right? In Cinnabon for good cinnamon rolls. Yep, I'm dreaming about it already. Sure, listen, everybody's so sensitive these days. So I'm sorry again to the sugary popcorn eating community. I hope I did not offend you. I do not want to get canceled. Please don't cancel me. Cara says it's called kettle corn. I like it, unless they're just putting sugar on it. Really? Ew, it's so nasty. Butter, yes. And I love extra butter on that. Block my arteries one good time. Steph says, I told you what Barbara's doing. She's getting that back blown out. Listen, I hope she is. She deserves it. After everything that she had to put up with, like with all of her children, Janelle is probably not even her worst child. Like all of her children just did not turn out good, right? And then on top of that, having to raise not just one, but like 2 or 3 grandchildren, like that girl has had a hard life. And she really, really, really deserves to like, you know, just be like living her best life right now. So whatever that looks like for her, if it's like, you know, I don't know, getting her internal organs rearranged, let it be that. If it's vacationing or something, let it be that. I want the best for her right now. Lord. Minnie says, would you? Yeah, I would, y'all. Yes, I would recap her stuff for you. And I think that you guys would love it too. I love love mess. And that's one thing that Janelle can absolutely deliver on. She can't deliver on much, but she can deliver on mess. Oh, Harvey's, really? I rarely eat at Harvey's, but you reminded me of A&W. I love their burgers, I love their onion rings, and I love their root beer as well. Nikki, people here when I talk about root beer, they're like, what's that? You want to know something else that's so funny about how like we live on completely different planets according to what language we speak? So when I talk to people here, and I was like talking about like something being like rich, someone being rich or whatever, I was like, yeah, ka-ching, ka-ching. And people were like, ka-ching, ka-ching, what's that? What's that mean? I was like, really? You don't know what ka-ching, ka-ching means? Like, wow, it's like we live on completely different planets sometimes. And it's always so fun, these little realizations of how different, like, different languages and cultures all are. Nikki says, this is my sign to go ahead and order the kernels. Get that jalapeno jack for me, please. Can you send it to me? Grace, you can have that. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Please, guys, please. I apologize. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Oh my God. Oh God. I love chatting with you guys. I always have the best freaking time with you guys. I was talking about you guys over lunch. I was like, listen, like we talk every single weekday. Like I know so much about them. They know so much about me. Like we just have the best time and we truly do. So thank y'all so much for being here.